When our heart stops, we stop. The heart is a muscle, and that muscle is continually beating. Heart disease is the #1 killer in the world today.
Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a renowned health expert, has dedicated her life to uncovering the hidden truths about our everyday diet. In this video, she'll reveal 5 unsuspecting foods that could be damaging your heart. You won't believe which common items made the list. Stay with us as we explore these hidden threats and discover how to make healthier choices for a stronger heart. 1. Foods high in carbs.
80% of the cholesterol that the liver makes is made from glucose, and 20% of the cholesterol that the body makes is made from fat. You see that equation? It's not the butter on the bread, it's the bread under the butter that's the problem.
Dr. Barbara O'Neill highlights that foods high in carbohydrates, especially refined carbs like white bread, pasta, and sugary snacks, can significantly impact heart health. These foods cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to increased insulin production and promoting fat storage. Over time, this can result in obesity, diabetes, and increased risk of heart disease. Refined carbs also contribute to inflammation, which is another risk factor for cardiovascular problems. Instead of refined carbs, Dr. O'Neill recommends choosing whole grains and fiber, rich foods, such as brown rice, quinoa, and oats. These alternatives have a lower glycemic index, providing sustained energy without the harmful blood sugar spikes. Incorporating more vegetables and legumes can also help stabilize blood sugar levels and reduce inflammation, offering better protection for your heart. 2. Table salt.
And the doctor's right, table salt can contribute to high blood pressure.
Excessive consumption of table salt is another hidden enemy of heart health. Dr. Barbara O'Neill explains that high sodium intake can lead to hypertension or high blood pressure, which is a major risk factor for heart disease.
Let me give you the salt story. Seawater contains 92 minerals. Of those 92 minerals, 30% is made up of sodium and 50% is made up of chloride. And because sodium chloride make up the most amount of minerals, they're the first crystals formed when water is evaporated from seawater. So man scoops that up, bleaches it white, puts aluminium with it so it runs freely. There's your table salt.
Most processed and packaged foods contain high amounts of sodium, often hidden under different names like monosodium glutamate, MSG, or baking soda. High sodium levels can also lead to fluid retention, putting extra strain on the heart and blood vessels. To reduce your risk, Dr. O'Neill advises cutting down on processed foods and opting for natural seasonings like herbs and spices. Additionally, using sea salt or Himalayan pink salt in moderation can be a healthier alternative. She also recommends increasing potassium, rich foods like bananas and spinach, to help balance sodium levels and support heart health. 3. Caffeine.
Caffeine disrupts the neurotransmitters in the brain. Caffeine causes an insulin response. Caffeine actually causes a crisis response. So when someone is in a crisis, their blood pressure rises to cope with the crisis. That's what caffeine does.
While moderate caffeine consumption can have some benefits, Dr. Barbara O'Neill warns that excessive intake can be detrimental to heart health. High levels of caffeine can cause increased heart rate, elevated blood pressure, and can lead to palpitations. It also stresses the adrenal glands, contributing to overall cardiovascular strain. Consuming more than 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, about 4 cups of coffee, can be harmful.
Caffeine thickens the blood, causes dehydration, as does tobacco. Remember, we looked at keeping the heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. So not only heart health, but also arterial health.
Dr. O'Neill suggests limiting caffeine intake and choosing alternatives like herbal teas or decaffeinated beverages. These options help protect your heart while still allowing you to enjoy a warm drink without the negative effects of excessive caffeine. Additionally, monitoring your overall caffeine intake from sources like energy drinks, sodas, and certain medications can help maintain a healthier heart. She emphasizes the importance of being mindful of hidden sources of caffeine, such as chocolate and certain pain relievers, to avoid inadvertently exceeding safe consumption levels. 4. Stress.
Stress. Does stress cause high blood pressure? It's a contributing factor. So it's very important to assess your stress levels because life should be good. Isn't that true?
Though not a food, stress is a significant factor that can impact heart health. Dr. Barbara O'Neill emphasizes that chronic stress leads to elevated cortisol levels, which can increase blood pressure and contribute to heart disease. Stress can also lead to unhealthy eating habits, such as overeating or consuming high sugar and high fat comfort foods, which further harm cardiovascular health. Dr. O'Neill recommends incorporating stress, reducing practices into daily routines, such as regular exercise, meditation, deep breathing exercises, and ensuring adequate sleep. Additionally, engaging in hobbies, spending time in nature, and socializing with loved ones can effectively manage stress and improve heart health. Learning to recognize and address stress triggers early can prevent them from escalating and causing long-term damage to the heart. By making these practices a regular part of your lifestyle, you can significantly reduce stress and its negative impact on your cardiovascular system. 5. Tobacco.
Tobacco also causes a crisis in the body. Tobacco also damages the arterial walls.
Tobacco use remains one of the most preventable causes of heart disease. Dr. Barbara O'Neill explains that smoking damages the lining of the arteries, leading to atherosclerosis or the hardening and narrowing of the arteries. This significantly increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. The chemicals in tobacco smoke reduce oxygen in the blood, making the heart work harder to supply the body with necessary oxygen. Additionally, smoking increases blood pressure and heart rate, further stressing the cardiovascular system. Quitting smoking is crucial for heart health.
Sorry, I forgot something very important here. You've got to stop the cigarettes. Passive smoke can be even more dangerous than the person smoking.
And Dr. O'Neill suggests seeking support from health professionals, using nicotine replacement therapies, and adopting a healthy lifestyle to aid in the quitting process. She also emphasizes the importance of a supportive environment and the benefits of regular physical activity in helping to break the habit. These insights from Dr. Barbara O'Neill can guide us towards making better choices for our heart health. By being mindful of what we eat and how we manage our lifestyle, we can protect our hearts and lead healthier lives. Your heart health is in your hands, and these simple changes can make a world of difference. Thanks to Dr. Barbara O'Neill for shedding light on these hidden dangers. If you want to continue learning how to lead a healthier life, subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit the bell icon. This way, you'll get notified whenever we share more valuable insights and tips. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more content to help you live your best life. Stay tuned, stay healthy, and take care of your heart.